Hello everyone, Kevin Ikov here from Kevin Ikov Ministries. Today I'd like to talk to you about Rudolf Steiner and the Waldorf school system. And Rudolf Steiner, he was born like around 1861-ish and died around 1925. And he developed what was known as anthroposophy and the study of that. But he was also hired by the Waldorf cigar factory in Germany to develop a school system for the parents and the workers of that factory so that his workers could have the children right there and have this developmental school system for them right there. And he developed this school system that basically allowed for learning of the environment, using your imagination so that you would gain good, strong moral growth and social consciousness and develop naturally through the natural course of consciousness and conscious thinking in the world. And if you've ever seen a Waldorf system, it definitely works a lot different than other school systems. It works on the children's imagination and bringing forth goodness within the self and developing the consciousness of that self. And it's a very, very interesting system. I was a part of a Waldorf school system at one time here in the Philadelphia area. I was one of the more founding families that started it. I can't say I stayed with it, because there's also problems, just like there are in any school system, and they don't really teach a child to read until the second grade, and that relates to the developmental growth of the incoming second teeth in the mouth. And this is something that Rudolf Steiner found, that this is the best time to teach reading, because the child's not really ready for this until that time. But if you have a child that has learning disabilities and things like that, it may not work real well for that child because now they're behind the 8 ball. But the Waldorf school system in general is a wonderful, heartfelt, powerful system. It's definitely worth doing the preschool levels of it because it allows the child to use imagination and grow in their own conscious field. And something else that people don't know that Rudolf Steiner really developed was organic farming. He was probably one of the first ones to develop the consciousness around organic farming. And there are lots of things with anthroposophy and medicine and agriculture as well as teaching. And I highly recommend you to look into some of Rudolf Steiner's teachings, the Waldorf system teachings, as part of your spiritual growth in life. And also someone else, and Rudolf Steiner was a mystic, and someone else I just like to mention as well is Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. And she was also a mystic around the 1800s. I believe she died like 1890s, somewhere in there. She was a great mystic. She developed the Theosophical Society. And you know, Krishnamurti was supposed to become the leader of that. So if you study some of the ancient things that are out there that these people developed, you will help enhance your own spiritual life. And you need to look into the mystical and the metaphysical aspects, and both of these contain that. Both Rudolf Steiner and a lot of people called her Madame Blavatsky, and you will learn different things from them, pieces to take from them that will help enhance your own spiritual growth, and especially your child's growth through imagination and development that way, and allowing them to be a child first instead of just pounding them with education, allowing imagination and creativity to move their consciousness in a good direction. This is very important for society. This is very important for parents that have children. This is very important for your own spiritual growth as well as your family's spiritual growth. And I'll put links on here to some of Rudolf Steiner as well as H.P. Blavatsky, and you can look up and see who they were and do a deeper study and research into it, as well as the Waldorf system. And with that being said, I wish each and every one a wonderful, blessed day. Jai Bhagwan, Namaste. May you see the light within yourself and within all others.